everybody. How's everyone doing today? My name's Taylor and I'm here with Aglex today to show you these incredible grow lights right here. Aglex are the agricultural grow lights experts, and these are the best cob lights for indoor growing. So fantastic for medicinal plants, for herbs, all of the good things that we're gonna grow indoors. These are the lights, you guys. I'm so excited to show you all the features of these lights today, and also to give you guys a little discount. So do stay tuned for the discount code, and we can go over all of the features of the lights and show you, all the really good stuff about these lights. The discount code that we're going to have today for these cob lights is 15AGLEX-COB. So 15 AGLEX COB. I'm going to say it again. 15AGLEX-COB. That's going to get you 15% off. So that's really, really something that will be useful if you want these lights. It's going to be super duper worth it. The code 15AGLEX-COB is going to get you 15% off. I'll repeat it again over the course of the live, just because if you're watching this, you're interested in grow lights, I feel like it's a really, really good opportunity to get 15% off. For me, I've not used any other lights for indoor growing besides Aglex, and they are just incredible. And these new cob lights have so many awesome new features that I can't wait to show you guys. So don't forget, if you're watching and you want to buy some of these lights, all different sizes, all different wattages, you can use the code 15AGLEX-COB. 15 AGLEX-COB. 15AGLEX-COB. That's going to get you 15% off, you guys. So without further ado, we can sort of get into things. I'm really, really looking forward to showing you these lights. So these are cob lights, as you guys can see. These are all cob lights, and they have different sizes, ranging from small. You can have a small little operation going on. You could even hang it in your closet. And then they have the larger ones that for, bigger situations. So Aglex stands for Agricultural Grow Lights Experts. They are the experts, and that's for sure. And the aim of this company is just to bring you amazing grow lighting experiences, make it easier, make it faster, make it more efficient, more simple, more user-friendly. All these things, it's so simple. There's honestly so many features about these lights that just take away all the difficulty of other more complicated lights. Which I'll show you later. I don't need to get into it all right now because I'm going to give you a really detailed spin of everything a little bit later on, but definitely it makes an amazing grow lights experience. So great. So did you guys know that Aglex stood for Agricultural Grow Lights Experts? That's what it stands for. I'm not sure if it's obvious right away when you first see it. But that is what it stands for, Agricultural Grow Lights Experts, bringing you amazing grow lighting experiences. I can't wait to show you guys these lights. Aren't they just beautiful? Just beautiful. I actually think they look really, really sleek and cool as well. And you can see there's a lot of awesome features that are gonna go down as we get into it. Awesome fans, different settings, super duper cool. I can't wait to show you guys. So actually, Aglex did do a giveaway in August, this past August, and the competition, the sort of game was for you guys to guess what Aglex stood for, or what it meant, on Instagram and Facebook. So that was a really cool competition. The question was, what does Aglex stand for? And in August, there were 4 winners of that, and all those winners, Ashley, Derek, Ryan, and Jason, won a G11110. So all of those participants in the game won a free grow light, which is super amazing. And so I'm saying that because I want you guys to know that if you go and follow Aglex on Instagram, Facebook, and Amazon, you can join in on other cool giveaways and events like that. I would stay tuned if you're interested in grow lights, if you use them, if you need them, which I'm guessing you do if you're watching this live, then you should definitely go and follow them on all their accounts so you don't miss cool giveaways like that. Who knows, you might just perhaps get a chance to win one of these cob lights. Just saying. So yeah, again, congratulations, Ashley. Congratulations, Derek. Congrats, Ryan. And congrats, Jason, on winning that competition giveaway back in August. That's so cool. So I'll just tell you a little bit more about the Aglex brand, what they do, who they provide for, and why. So they're for indoor growers, and like I said, to just make your planting experience and growing experience easy and fast and simple and the best quality that it can be. So it will shorten your growing time. The growing cycle will be significantly shortened, especially when you buy these cob lights. From planting the seed to flowering, everything's gonna go quicker and more efficiently. You're going to increase your yields, you're going to improve your quality and increase the quantity of your yields for growing. 100% that will happen. You know, if you don't believe me, you could totally check out the reviews of Aglex on Amazon. They're all stunning because these lights are the bomb. So yeah, that's pretty much what Aglex is doing for us. They're just making our indoor planting experience a lot easier. I can personally say I use them and they are the best. So that's really good. And then today we're talking about the cob grow lights. So that's these lights that are in front of me. This is specifically what this live is going to be about, will be these cob lights. They're for, you know, they're LED grow lights for plants, vegetables, flowers, herbs, medicinal plants, anything you're going to grow indoors. These are going to make it happen, if you will. And so they are, they come in 4 different wattages. So this one is 600 watt. And you can see it's nice and small. It's just a nice little square. I can easily pick it up, hold it, no problem. This is great for a small operation or just to, you can obviously use different sizes depending on your space to make it all fit. It's all good. So this is the 600 watt. And then they have a 1200 watt, which is here. And it's a little bit bigger, still really easy to pick up. Honestly, it's very, very light for a grow light. It's not super duper heavy or bulky or anything like that, and really simple. So this is the 600 watt. And then you have the, I'm sorry, that's the 1200 watt. That's the 1200 watt. This is 600, the smaller one, 1200. Then you have the 2000 here, which is a bit bigger for sure. It's still, I'm able to pick it up. It's nice and big. It's a good size. It's square. This one is 2000 watts. And then lastly, there is a 3000 watt available. And that's the big one that is hanging here. This one is 3000 watts. You can see it is rectangular. It's quite larger. It has 6 fans in the back, but still it has these 2 switches here, which I can tell you about in a minute. So the 600 watt only has 1 fan in the back. It's all it needs. And so the fans are also going to go up. The number of lights and the number of fans will increase. So the 1200 has 2 fans. How many fans does the 2000 have? It has 4. And then the 3000 watt has 6 fans. So it will always stay cool. So let me tell you a little bit more about these lights. So they're full spectrum lights. So they will cover you for all stages of plant growth. So they've got your back from from the time that it's the seed is planted throughout seeding into flowering, and then once your plants are fully grown, the light is going to cover the full spectrum of growing, which is great. And they're using advanced cob technology, which is going to deliver high intensity light. These little lights here are very, very strong, and they are going to give you high intensity, which is going to be great results. Then my favorite aspect of these lights are the humanized veg and bloom design. So what you have here is two switches. One is for bloom and one is for veg. So when you're from seed to flowering, you can use the bloom light, and that's going to turn on certain lights. Then once you get to the flowering stage, all the way until the plants are fully grown, you're going to switch on the veg light and use that as well together. So it does change it changes the quality of the lights, it changes the aspects and what it's going to do to the plants. So it's very humanized. It's really, really smart technology, you guys. It's very, very easy. You can see it's just so simple and user-friendly, which is my favorite thing about it. It says clearly here which one they are. They're nice and clear, and just a flick of a switch, literally, and then you have a humanized system. So for bloom, you just click it on. That's going to turn on certain lights. And then once the plant starts flowering, you can hit on your veg function, and that's going to turn on other lights. I'll show you guys that a bit later on as well, with the lights actually on, so you can see the difference and all of that good stuff. But that's one of the best features of this cob light. So great. Then you have the fans, which are very, very efficient. You can see the size of the light. This is the 600 watt. For the size of the light, the fan is really quite large, so it's taking up quite a lot of space on the light, and that's great. It makes it really efficient. The fan is bigger, it's faster, it cools it down really, really, really efficiently, which is great. Then what we have is, so like I said, this fan for the 600 watt is quite large. It takes up a lot of surface area of the actual device, which is great because it's going to cool it down a lot, and it just goes according to the size. So then, you know, if you went up to the 1200 watt, for example, you have two. So it's taking up a lot of space. It's going to really cool it down very efficiently, which is just great. And then another incredible aspect of these lights is definitely the daisy chain. So it's super convenient. So in the past, I think, you know, with older lights, there's so many different wires and chains. You need to hook up each one to its own outlet, and it is an absolute mess. The wires get tangled. You can't really do your lighting design exactly how you wish. That is all eliminated with these lights. So let me show you how. There is a daisy chain effect going on the back of all of these lights. So you can see here, we have the outlet for the power, and then we have another outlet that's for the connection to another light. So you will just chain it up that way. I will show you this right here a little bit, but then I can show you with the actual light in 1 minute. So each one has two outlets, one for electricity and one to connect to the other light. So with your grow lights, depending how many you get, you're going to get these cords that are going to connect them for you. So one is the power outlet and one is the connector. So one of these is going to go into the power source. Then the next will go into the light itself. And it's really easy to put it in. And then if you had another one, you would put in the power source to the light that is connected originally to the power source, and then you just take the chain and you connect it right into your next light. It's so easy just like that. And so you can connect them over and over and over. So simple. And when it's hanging up, these wires can just be bunched up, or you can put them on the ceiling or whatever works for you, but it's very easy. No complications, no knots in your wires and all of that mess. That's eliminated. Yes, so nice. So I'm gonna give you some more rundown of the features. So they are, these lights as compared to the the previous versions, they are much brighter, much more efficient. They have high precision 90-degree lenses, and they have reliable Cobb technology, which is going to ensure high PPFD, and it will make sure that 98% of the light source can be absorbed by the plants completely. That's a huge percentage, you guys, 98%. It's definitely really, really good. Let me just get this one into the outlet here. Oh. Okay, I'll wait to do that. But anyway, 98% of the light source is going to be absorbed by your plants with this design, which is just great. And then it will make your plants happier, it will make them healthier, and it's just gonna bring you better results, definitely. Okay, I just plugged that into the light source, so I wanted to show you guys some of these lights. And then also I want to show you with the power on the full spectrum humanized veg and bloom design. So first we have the daisy chain going into this one. This is going to turn it on. I'm going to put on my infrared glasses because it's going to get real bright in here real fast. So you have your veg and bloom switches like I said before, and these are going to help you with all the stages of growth. So once your seed is planted, what we're going to use is the bloom stage. So you just click that on. Oh, oops, I forgot to turn my power source on. All right, so you have the bloom stage on. So right away, I can hear the fan is starting to go. It's immediately starting to cool it down. And then you have the lights on, so you can see some of them are red and some of them are blue. And you don't need to unplug anything or anything like that to go ahead and turn on your veg system. So it'll be hanging, and then all you have to do is just hit another switch, and that's going to turn on the bloom. So you can see the change in the light, just like that. Now you have the bloom system on, and that's this light here. So if you want to turn that off, when you are going into veg, you want to have both veg and bloom on. So I don't want to be blinding you guys with this light too much, but I do want you guys to see the features. So when you're in from seed to flowering, you can use the bloom system alone. It's these blue and red lights. When you go into the flowering stage until the plant is fully developed, you can turn on both veg and bloom, and that's going to change and give your plants exactly what they need in those specific stages, which is really, really good. So like I said, I hear right when I turn it on the fan going. I'm going to turn it off for a minute to give our eyes a break. But when you hear the fan going, that's the efficient cooling system. It's going to ensure a long lifespan, and it makes the lights very low maintenance. So the more cool your device will be, your light will be, the less problems you're going to have. You're not going to have issues with overheating or malfunctions, not so much because it is a very efficient cooling system. So that's great. It's a larger aluminum heat sink, and the fans, like I said, are very big, very high quality. And they also, just in general, because they're Cobb lights, they just give off very little heat in general. So the growth light fixture it just works quietly, and it will just extend your service lifetime of your lights that you buy. They're gonna last you a long time, basically. That's what it really is. And then something that's fantastic, you guys, about these lights is they are energy saving. So we are not gobbling up tons of energy using these lights. We're actually saving energy by using them. For example, the 600 watt light right here, it only consumes 108 watts of energy. So it's 600 watts of light, only consuming 108 watts of energy. Amazing, such a great quality, so you can have a little better conscience about buying these lights. The 1200 watt consumes 210 watts of electricity, energy. The 2000 watt consumes only 408, and the 3000 watt consumes 665. So we are consuming much less energy than we're giving off, which is I just think, especially in this day and age, it's something that we should definitely look out for. If you have the option to consume less energy, why wouldn't you, you know? So then in general, we're just going to shorten the life cycle and we're going to gain more harvest per year. Yes, that's good for us, that's good for our pockets, that's good for everything. More harvest per year. So these lights, they are small but mighty, let me tell you. So they will only give off this effective light that the plants need for growing. So it's very targeted, it's very efficient, it's going to reduce growing time, and of course it's going to reduce your overall cost of growing, because less time equals less resources used, more yield. It's going to be great for us. Increase your costs, reduce your time. Why not? Okay, so I'm going to plug this in one more time because I wanted to show you one thing that users are sometimes a bit concerned about. So let me just plug that in. I'm going to put on my glasses again. It's going to get real bright in here. Woo! Okay, so we're ready. So I'm just going to turn on the bloom aspect, and I just want you guys to see there is one light here, this one, and you see it's a bit more dim. It's not as bright as the other ones. It also has the same thing when it's in veg. It is this one, little guy right here. He is not as bright as his little fellow lights on here, but he is not broken. He's actually very important. So that little light is an infrared light. It looks dim, but it's working, and it's actually really good for growth to have that infrared light on there. So when you do get your cob light, just keep in mind there, depending on the wattage that you buy, there's going to be more of the infrared lights. It's dependent upon the size, but they are doing good. It's not broken. It's actually the opposite of broken. It's meant to be like that. So definitely use that. Okay, so this is another part of the Aglex company and these cob lights that is super duper important, and I think one of their best selling features, and why I love them and why you guys should love them too. They have a 100% satisfaction guarantee, and that comes with a 3-year warranty on everything within the light. Any issues you may have, they have a 3-year warranty, 100% satisfaction guarantee. Like I said, describing all of the features that make it so amazing. You're not actually likely to run into so many problems with these lights, but it's always good to know that if you do, you have that warranty. You can contact them on any of their platforms, on Amazon, on their Facebook, on Instagram, their customer service. It is a small dedicated company, and they're going to get back to you right away, and they are going to help you with everything that you need. So now, after giving you guys that rundown, I want to tell you guys again, if you want any of these cob lights, like I said, we have the 4 different sizes, 600, 1200, 2000, 3000 watts. we are offering you 15% off today. So 15% off of these lights can be obtained if you use the code 15AGLEXCOB. So the code is 15AGLEXCOB. That's the discount code. You're going to type that in at checkout for a 15% discount. That is only available for you guys watching this live, and it's available only for a limited time. So if you're interested in getting these cob lights, if you have some indoor growing to do, you should certainly go and use that code before it runs out. It is not a long-lasting code. It is only for a limited time. Limited time only for you guys watching the live. So definitely, if you want to use these lights, if you want to buy them, use that 15% off. 15AGLEXCOB. 15AGLEXCOB. One word altogether. Okay, so now, without further ado, I'm going to show you guys how to use the light when it's actually hanging up in your grow house or wherever you're doing your indoor growing. So I have my glasses on again because we're going to turn on the lights. So I'm going to head over here to my little greenhouse, and I'm going to show you. Here we have the bigger light hanging. This is the 3000 watts. So you can see it's nice and large. It is a little bit heavier. I'm not going to be like toting this around too often. I'm going to hang it up and I'm going to leave it there, but it is not so difficult to use. I mean, not so difficult to lift up that I can't do it. So on this 3000 watt, there are 6 fans. It's really large, whereas the 600 watt had only one infrared light. This one is going to have probably, I think, at least 4. Okay, so once you have it hanging here, you can see it hangs nice and low, and so you can easily click your functions. So that is the bloom function on these plants here, and yep, you can see it's got a lot of different lights. It's got quite a few infrared lights, and that's the bloom function. And then when these plants are ready, I'm just going to hit on my veg function, and you can see how that light changed. You can see it a little bit more clearly here. Let me just fix this clip here. Like I said, look at how it's hanging. Obviously, it will depend on your own grow house, how it's going to hang for you. But in this situation here, it's a perfect distance from the plants, and it's right at my body height, so I can easily turn it on. So there's the bloom, and there's veg. So simple, so easy. So I'm actually going to also hang up one of these lights myself, just so you can see the whole process and how easy it is, really. So on the back, we have 4 clips here, 4 kind of loops within the system, and that is for my chains to hang it up. So I'm going to just clasp on these chains. So with your cob light, you're going to get 2 chained hooks, just like this. Like I've been saying, this is so user-friendly. Oh, I can take off my glasses for a minute. It's so user-friendly, so I'm just going to show you quickly how you hook it on. It's really quite simple. They're just these clasps here. So you just want to hook them into the light, which is really simple. You just push it down and pull it through. So I'm going to just do that for you guys. Push it and pull it. So easy. Oops. Did I drop my hook? Let me put that there. Very important. I can't lose that. Okay, so yep, so that was just one. Just gonna do the other one. Push it and hook it through. So easy. And then I'm going to do this one. So there's 4 hooks, 4 clasps, 2 hooks for hanging. And really, it just couldn't be easier, to be honest. Just push it through. Hold on, I'm going backwards, so it's a little bit confusing. There we go. I'm just gonna push that through here. Push and pull. Oh. Oops. Okay, yeah, that's really easy. To be honest, I'm pretty clumsy of a person, so if I'm like struggling a little bit, I wouldn't take it as it's like really hard to use. I just sometimes lose track. Okay, so there we go. Easy peasy. Now I have these hooks, which are just so simple. You can see they're gonna hook right up onto my, my beams here. So I'm just hooking it right up there, and I'm gonna hook it next to this one. And that's so simple. Now we have this daisy chain lighting system, which I want to show you as well, because this is one of the best, coolest features of these lights, in my opinion. So you can see here we have the 3000 watts hooked up already to the power source. So then it's plugged in with the connecting end of the cord. Then I have my second cord, and I'm just going to chain it up. So the first side is going to go into this one here. Oh no, this side. Okay. So easy. And then we're going to find the chain of this one. Where is it? Oh. Okay, actually, I'm going to plug this one into the source. Oops. Again, me being clumsy. Okay, there we go. This one is turned on to veg function, and that is the bloom function. So it's pretty simple. And let me just take this one here and show you. The way that this daisy chain works. So then you would just hook this one into this plug here. Oops. Okay. So this one is connected to the power source. It's going into here. Now I have the daisy chain here, and I'm just going to hook that into this one, the bigger one, and we're going to have a chain of current making our lights work. Okay, there we go. That's plugged in now, so I'm going to turn these both onto bloom. So this one is plugged into this one, and it's working perfectly. And then we're going to turn this one onto bloom as well. I should probably be wearing my glasses for that infrared. Whew. And so you can see, it's chained up super duper simply. It wasn't really like hard to do at all. And then they're both on the bloom function right now. If I want to change them to veg, I just flip one switch. That's literally it. Just flip the switch and flip the switch, and now it's on veg. So bloom is for, I just like flipping these switches. It's just fun. But bloom is for from seed to when the plants begin to flower. And then once you start seeing those flowers, you're gonna click on veg. That's gonna turn on the cob lights and change the function. And it's so simple, just like that. Really, really easy. Daisy chain. You can hear the fans, they're running, they're cooling down our systems very efficiently, and they will last a very long time. Again, it's also saving energy. It's really easy to hang up. It hangs nice and simply. I just think it's one of the most user-friendly lights that I have ever personally used. Very, very simple, clear how to use it. This humanized bloom and veg function is just incredible and makes it super duper easy. So that's how you hang it up. Once you get it set up, it's going to be really simple. Also, I just want to show you guys one more time this infrared light. Here you can see it's a little bit dim. It might seem like it's broken. It's not. It's just infrared. So do keep that in mind when you get your lights. It's got infrared, and then it's got the two different functions. So great. I love these lights. They are super bright, so that's always good. But yeah, that was pretty much the easy peasy way to do that. Okay, so the infrared lights, like I just said, they do look a little bit dim, but they are really, really good. They work very well. There's one infrared light on the 600 watt. So this one has only one. On the 1200, there's two infrared lights. On the 2000, there are 4 infrared lights, and on the 3000, there are 6 infrared lights. So you have, according to the size, you have that many infrared lights. So just keep that in mind. 600 has 1, 1200 has 2, 2000 has 4, 3000 has 6. So on those size devices, you're going to find that many dimmer looking lights. They're infrared lights, so you guys know. Also, just keep in mind with these lights from Aglex, they have a 3-year warranty. Everything that is broken or anything that you have problems with will be fixed, replaced, whatever you need. But mind you, it's probably not going to break because of all these features that really keep it just working so well. But if it does, you have that warranty. For sure, they will provide you with that, which is just great. Okay, so speaking of the warranty, I just want to show you guys the light. So you can see when you get your light, what you're able to do is simply just take a screwdriver if you want to, and you can unscrew and take apart your device. That's good because then you can just make sure that the insides are all working well. There, on this 600 watt, for example, there's just 12 screws, and they're really easy to take out. So I'll just show you guys what the inside of the mechanism is looking like. So this one I actually already unscrewed just before we started the live, just so I didn't have to sit here like screwing away in front of you guys. So when you take off the face of it, it's going to be attached by these 2 cords here, which are really, really easy to put together and take apart. So you can just put them together like this. When you open it, they will be together. So you see here, just like that. You can see inside we have the fan here. So you can make sure that all of your parts of the light are, in place, looking good. And then if anything is not, you have your warranty to ensure that everything gets replaced quickly and, you know, pretty easily. So these two cords here, you can take them apart just by squeezing the top and the sides. So easy. There you go. And then you have the, oops, the top with the lights and the device mechanism inside. So this is what you're wanting to check out if you are trying to see if there's a problem, if you think there's a problem with the fan inside or any of the parts of the mechanism. You can take a look. If there are issues with the batteries, with the fan, anything, you have a 3-year warranty, which will ensure that you have no issues. So you can always contact Aglex. Like I said, they're a small and dedicated company, dedicated to their customers and their growing experience. So when you do contact them, they'll get back to you right away. And they'll be very concerned because these lights are so good that they are not likely to break. So if anything were to go wrong, you can always contact them and they're going to be very interested to know what's happening, and they're going to help you very, very, very well to just get your things replaced. So make sure that if you are experiencing any kind of issues, any kind of like strange things happening with your light, you can contact their customer service. But honestly, all the features that I have so far explained really do a lot to contribute to the fact that it's not likely to break. The fans are really, really good. Okay, so last but not least, let's just go over all of the different lights that I've showed you today. So we have the different wattages. So these are all Aglex Cobb lights. So this is the Cobb 600 watt, and it only consumes 108 watts of energy. So it's energy saving, which we love. This is, as you can see, it's nice and small, pretty compact. It's perfect for 2.5 by 2.5 feet of grow surface. So it is really, really kind of small and compact. Then you have here your 1200 watt. This 1200 watt light will consume, the one that I have all hanging up and plugged in, it will consume 210 watts of energy, and it's perfect for 3 by 4 feet. So 3 by 4 feet for this one. 600 watt is 2.5 by 2.5 feet. Then you have your 2000 watt. The 2000 watt light consumes, woo, I can pick it up. It's really not that heavy, actually. The 2000 watt light consumes 408 watts, and it's perfect for 4 by 4 feet. So you can see it's a nice, decent size, 4 by 4 feet. That's what you're going to get with this one. 2000 watts of light, consuming 408 watts of energy. Then lastly, you have the largest one, which is over here, the 3000 watt light. This big boy right here. It will consume 655 watts of energy, and it's perfect for 5 by 6 feet. So this one is 5 by 6 feet. 3000 watts, 5 by 6 feet. 2000 watts, 4 by 4 feet. 1200 watts, 3 by 4 feet, and 600 watts, 2.5 by 2.5 feet. So those are all the different sizes and models of the Cobb lights. And so what's most important, if you're taking away anything from this live, I hope it's that one, these lights are amazing, and two, that you can get 15% off when you use our special discount code 15AGLEXCOB. 15AGLEXCOB, 15% off of these grow lights, you guys. That's only for people viewing this live, and that's for a limited time only. So hustle, hustle, bustle. If you want to get these, don't miss out on the discount. 15% off using the code 15AGLEXCOB. I'll spell it out in case it's not clear to anyone. 15AGLEXCOB. That's going to get you 15% off. It's not valid forever, you guys, so if you want any of these lights, the 600, the 1200, 2000, 3000, you can get 15% off of any of them, 15% off your entire order using the code 15AGLEXCOB. 15AGLEXCOB. Yes. Okay, you guys. So for today, that is it. So I'm going to start to wind down. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching my live stream. I'm very, very, very happy to introduce these cob lights to you guys. It's really my pleasure. I'm pretty passionate about growing myself, and so I wouldn't, recommend this unless I was for sure that it's an amazing product. They've also just been an amazing brand to cooperate with. Everyone at Aglex is super cool, super personable, super passionate about what they do. So you can trust this brand. Really, they're always my first choice since I found out about them. And yeah, that's about it. The live is coming to an end now, so don't forget to place your order. If you want any of these lights, all the 4 sizes, different wattages, so many cool features, place your order soon if you want to use the 15% discount code, 15AGLEXCOB, the discount code 15AGLEXCOB. Hurry and get these lights, you guys, because it's not going to last forever. It's time to make your purchase. Also, don't forget to follow and support Aglex on all their platforms. Of course, if you're doing that, you have chances to win some of their amazing giveaways that they have going on here and there. You'll never know unless you go to follow them, so I would definitely do that as well. I'm just holding this light like it's my pride and joy because it is. It's such a good product, you guys, and to get 15% off is a real treat. So 15% off of these lights with the code 15AGLEXCOB. 15AGLEXCOB gets you 15% off. These lights are amazing. What can I say? It's been so great. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. So, bye-bye. Thank you.